up, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Yo, welcome back to another session at Disco Kitchen. It's your boy, Chef Craig C. And we about to get down today on another demo. Today's demo, because COVID is very much still alive and prevalent, I'm more so after giving you recipes for staying healthy and keeping your immune system healthy, because we need you alive, we need you well. Today, the recipe today will be my own original recipe. It's a wellness broth. It's a spin, or it's a take off. I always do takes off of everything. I worked in so many restaurants and I got recipes. I know how to do these traditional recipes really well. I've done them so many times. But when I'm cooking them sometimes, I'm like, man, what if I add this? What if I add that? What if I add this? In a restaurant, I can't do all of that because I'm working under another chef and I'm just an extra set of hands for him, so I do his thing. But the whole time I'm thinking, when I come home, I practice and I do what I think would taste better, right? And when COVID first hit at the beginning of the year, I sent this recipe out to a few people, and they demoed it and they showed me their pictures, and they did it really well, and they loved the recipe. A few in Chicago, one in Houston, a couple here in LA. And the broth is so good and it's very, very healthy. I basically use the same ingredients, some of the same base ingredients that I use for the disco juice. Anti-inflammatory roots like ginger root and turmeric root. So yeah, we're gonna start this off today, and we're gonna give you a shot of all the ingredients. You know, I gotta do all the editing, I gotta do all the shooting. So we're gonna put all that together, and hopefully you guys will love this dish. Yeah, let's go. So the first thing that I would do is, the first thing you have to do, you should do, is go ahead and get your stock rolling. You know what I mean? So today I'm making a fish stock because I'm using lobster, like I showed you. I'm using lobster, so if you use chicken, you want to make a chicken stock. If you just want it all veg, you'll make a veggie stock. But since I'm using lobster today, I'm using seafood, so I'll use the seafood stock, basically a fish stock. So the first thing we want to do is get our mirepoix together to build a stock. Yeah, so you see that was pretty simple, man. It's just basic mirepoix, yellow onion, carrots, and celery. So mirepoix is basically 50% onion, 25% carrot, 25% celery. However, with this one, I want to make it to give it a little more body, so I added a leek. Sometimes I even add to my mirepoix. Sometimes I even add fennel bulb, a little bit of fennel. And you notice that I cut them pretty big, because basically what we're doing is we want to boil this. We're gonna bring it to a boil, and we don't want like the carrots and stuff to dissolve, so we cut them a little bigger. I put the fish head in there. That's gonna make my fish broth. That's gonna make my fish stock. And I'm gonna use this stock, and it's gonna be the base to the soup, or to the broth, and yeah, the base to the broth. So I'm gonna get this on, get this pot on. Man, can you guys see? We're still here. We're gonna get it on. So all I wanna do is get it on the stove, bring it to a boil, then I'm gonna let it steep a little. I'm gonna let it steep for a few minutes. So, yeah, that's the first part we do. Oh, also, doing this, right? I'm gonna do this since I'm doing lobster. So while this is boiling, I'm gonna like parboil my lobster in here. I'm gonna finish the lobster another way to cook before I put it into the soup, into the soup. So, but I'm gonna parboil it in the same thing. This way, I'll still have that fishy flavor, and when I peel it, I'll throw the lobster tail shells back in here, because that's basically what our lobster and fish stock is made of. Is bones and the head, the tails. You can use shrimp. You can use shrimp shells. You can use lobster shells. Sometimes when I don't have it, I just throw a piece of salmon in there. An old piece. If you got something in your freezer, like some old fish in your freezer, you can use that. You don't actually have to use the bones. If you got old fish or something in your freezer that's been there for a while, you can throw it in there. And we just want that fish flavor to make the stock. So I'm gonna get this on, then we're gonna go off to the next thing, right? Word. Disco Kitchen. So yeah, we waiting for this to boil. We got it on high under there, waiting for that to boil. And while we're doing that, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna make the flavor of the broth right now. So the flavor of the broth, which makes it a wellness broth, is gonna be ginger, turmeric, and garlic. We're gonna add a little red Thai curry paste to it, and a little oyster sauce for a little flavor. Yeah, that's gonna be the base, the flavor base of this broth. But again, it's like it's an Asian take. So it's really quick, man. Most of the stuff, Asian food, is really quick. It's a lot of heavy prep at the beginning. So by the time you get to the stove, once you have all the prepped out, all you're doing is adding to it. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, so that's that. So basically, you're just getting really good mints on the turmeric, mints on the ginger, and a mince on the garlic. I think it's very important to use these fresh ingredients. You can get minced garlic, it's already minced, You can do it, definitely can do it. If you can find minced ginger, you can use minced ginger. If you can find minced turmeric, you can use minced turmeric. For me, I like to use it fresh. I like to go ahead and peel it myself, and with all three ingredients, because that way it's fresh and I'm putting the love in. You know what I mean? I'm putting the love for the actual art into it. That's why I like doing it. It's probably faster. And if I were to make this at the restaurant at Disco Kitchen, I probably would order mince to make it faster. But at the beginning of it, man, just creating this dish, you gotta love it, man. So I put the love in. Oh, you notice I got some Disco Kitchen masks, right? Did you notice my Disco Kitchen t-shirt? Oh, you like coffee? Yeah, we got Disco Kitchen merchandise, man. Please go to CraigCCheatham.com, www.CraigCCheatham.com. And when you get to look through it first, check out everything I'm being about. It's not all Disco Kitchen, it's just my life. It's my brand, music, food, music, sobriety. You know what I mean? But part of it, whole part of it is funding Disco Kitchen. You got a GoFundMe page on the link on there. Go to the GoFundMe page. I'm trying to raise 30K. I need 30K by the beginning of the year. I got close to 5,000 right now. All of the proceeds from the gear and the merchandise, that's going to the funding. I got a CD that's coming out tomorrow, 9/11/2020, that I re-released and repurposed the old spoken word CD. I wrote timeless, baby. I write timeless. I'm ill with the pen, so everybody that I put it out, the CD was out before the digital age, so nobody really heard. People heard it, but if you were on the West Coast, you heard it. Funny that not that many people from Chicago heard it, but the West Coast, Seattle down to LA, that's who fed me, man. It's called What's My Occupation. It drops tomorrow on all platforms. That, I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm trying to use the things that I've done to repurpose them and help me fund this dream, Disco Kitchen. And who knows what's gonna go on? Maybe I'll write some more. You know, I haven't written in a while, but it's nothing. It's nothing. I'll eat you. I got something for you right now. But anyway, yeah, man. It's real important for me to put the love into the food. You know what I'm saying? The food, not just being healthy, man. We can't just be healthy physically, man. We gotta be healthy spiritually. These are some tough times right now, spiritual times. I think we at war right now, spiritual warfare. And I do a lot of meditation. I do a lot of praying for not just myself. I pray for people, you know what I mean? I think I messed up myself. But I pray for people, man. You see people that is acting out, man. 9 out of 10 times they just hurting, man. Pray for them. Stay the hell away from them, but pray for them. You know what I mean? We in tough times. People, man, are scared, man, and fear make people do some crazy stuff, man. But yo, let's see what we got. Yeah. So now, what we're gonna do is I got the broth, my stock. This rolling's just about done, but I almost forgot. I got lobster tails that I'm gonna throw in this stock. So I turned it down a little bit, let you get a chance to see this. Yep, that's the broth. So I turned it down because it was boiling. But I forgot that I need to put my lobster tails in there. Here, my lobster tails. 4 minutes. That's about enough time. So, and we didn't have no ice. Make sure you have some ice if you're gonna try this at home. So I use an ice pack, some ice pack to make this water cold. So we wanna blanch and shock. You gotta have ice. You gotta have ice. If you don't have ice, I use some ice packs that I had and just stack it in the water until it got cold. You gotta do what you gotta do, baby. You gotta do what you gotta. Like over here, see, this is what you gotta do when you We use the all-purpose, man. The lobster should be good and sharp. There we go. Get this in there, and we're gonna just let this steep while we make the other stuff. So that broth is pretty good, man. I wish y'all could smell it. It smells so good. It smells so good. Yeah, eating on the fly too right now with this lobster. Cause I had the idea to get the lobster when I was in the grocery store getting the rest of the stuff. So, and they had a good price on it. So what I'm gonna do with this lobster, I'm gonna cut it. Almost done. So what I'm gonna do when I'm probably just gonna saute it, right? Either saute it or I'm gonna broil it. But I'm gonna add some flavors to it, some seasoning to it, some seasoning that's gonna go exactly with the broth. So when you're making, I got consistency with the broth, with the ingredients and seasonings and spices and stuff. So I want to be consistent with what I add on the protein. So there's some Asian flavors. So yeah. So that's lobster. That's gonna go in the broth. I didn't get that much. It's just me. I'm gonna have my boy coming through, my other DJ homie coming through. He gonna try it out for y'all. So next thing I'm gonna do is, you see, the rest is easy. The rest is just, everything else is gonna be real quick. Just like I said, with Asian cooking, things are quick. So you have to be ready. So the base, you have to be ready and all prepped out. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and make the garnishes, all the garnishes, chop up all the garnishes so I can be ready. So the next thing we gotta do, let me show you, I'm gonna bring you over here. So here's my broth, and it's steeping right now. It's pretty good, it's done, pretty much. All this stuff in there. All I want is this liquid out of here. All I want, okay? So I'm gonna show my time lapse straining everything out, getting everything out in there. And at the same time, I got my water boiling for my 6-minute egg. And once the water starts boiling, I'm gonna do a separate section on the 6-minute egg. But for now, I'm gonna do a time lapse on this, and you see what I got. Just gonna strain it, that's all. So I got that strained out. Got it sitting to the side because that's the broth that we're gonna use for the soup after we make the base. Right now, since we already have all of our veggies ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the 6-minute egg right now. I call it the 6-minute egg just because of that. 6 minutes. Take 6 minutes on the egg, and it'll come out a boiled egg, and it will come out. Once you cut it, it still have just a little runniness in it, just like at the Asian spots. You know what I'm saying? So it's 6 minutes.
The way you treated me, it's like a dream come true. So many beautiful things. The way you treated me, this must be heaven on earth.
All right. So what we're gonna do is get our ice water. Thing's still going on. Alright, so you turn it off. You take the egg. You want to have ice water. I have ice, so I just put ice pack. This water is really ice cold. You're going to throw the eggs in there, and it's going to stop it from cooking. It's called shocking. It's going to stop them from cooking and turning them. That's what we want. And I'll give you a show in a minute on what that looks. Oh, and also, even in the shock water, I forgot to do it, you got to put salt in the shock water. Or else it'll be hard to peel. I don't know why that is, but I've tried it both ways, and it's very hard to peel without salt. Anyway, there we go. 6-minute egg. I'll show you what it look like, how it come out. Yo, so we're going to do the 6-minute egg, but in the meantime, I got my taste test with my man AJ. Fellow DJ over there, man. You can check it out. He gonna taste test for me today. So we're gonna do this show you the 6-minute egg. Like I said, I made an extra one. Just so you can see it. And it's difficult when you're doing it live because if it don't come out right, if the egg don't come out right, I look stupid, right? Let's see. Let's see if my teaching. I've done it a million times. They always come out right as long as I follow what I'm supposed to follow. I don't know, man. Yo, maybe not. I can feel it. I'm not sure. If been sitting in the shock water. Yeah, we 6 minutes, baby. I can feel it. Take my time so I don't fuck up the cut. Fuck the egg up. A lot of things just taking your time, so I'm gonna rinse it off. Alright, so a lot of places I've worked is depending with a 6-minute egg. You can cut it lengthwise, or you can cut it halfwise. But since I'm doing ramen, I'm gonna cut it sideways. Oh. Yeah, this 6-minute egg, all right. Yeah, baby. We still got it. 6-minute egg. It's got just a little runny on the inside, but that's what a 6-minute egg does. So that's just to show y'all what's happening. These other two is for my plating. So you see, we got our broth is ready. We got our 6-minute egg in there. So we're finna start making the season, the spice for the broth. So again, back we got minced garlic, minced turmeric, minced ginger. Then we're gonna come in with the red Thai curry paste, and we're gonna toast all those three together. That's right, about a tablespoon and a half of red Thai curry paste. We're gonna toast that all up together, and then we're gonna take a little oyster sauce. For a little salt flavor in there, and then we'll toast it. I'll show you all of that. Also, we're gonna add balsamic vinegar, about a cup of that. We're gonna add a little toasted sesame oil, about a quarter cup of that. All this again is to taste. Again, red curry paste. And we're gonna add about a cup of soy sauce, or you can use tamari if you want gluten free. You use tamari, but we're gonna start it off with vegetable oil. So we're gonna get our pan hot for a minute right now, and here we go. So for the ramen, we got our ramen water boiling. You want to get the water, any pasta that you make, you want the water at a hard boil. Any pasta that you make, that goes for any pasta. Don't drop pasta in the pot that's not boiled. So I'm always going to salt my water, pasta water, or ramen water. Let's throw a little olive oil in the water. Y'all, I got this from home. They don't show us this is cool. This is my mom and them do this. With any pasta, just a little olive oil in the water. So I'm making 2 bowls. So I have the alkaline ramen. I already opened it already, I'm sorry. But alkaline ramen. So ramen is quick. It's a quick pickup. So that's about 1, that's for 1. I'm gonna drop that in there. 2. And they green color. I like that because the color is beautiful. So ramen is about 3 minutes. Here comes the fun part. We get the plate. One of the 6-minute eggs didn't come out right, so it's okay. That's why we always make extra ones. So we're about to plate, but before we play, I'm gonna ask you real quick to click the subscribe button so you can click the subscribe button, turn your alerts on, so you can get notified every time I'm about to do something like this. I will always, since this COVID stuff, I always throw in health and wellness stuff, because we ain't no good. It don't matter if the food tastes good and some extravagant stuff or not. If you're not well, it don't work. I want you to be well. And these are some tips to keep us well and while eating good, so it's dual purpose. So yeah, click the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can see me. Do me a favor, go to CraigCCheatham.com. Look around on my website and see what I'm doing. Click Shop CCC. You can pick up merchandise like Disco Kitchen coffee mug, Disco Kitchen t-shirt. I had a mask, you saw the mask before. Disco Kitchen mask, also Diaspora Catering. I got masks, mugs, and t-shirts. I'm not trying to be a clothing designer. I'm just trying to fund my new kitchen, Cloud Kitchen. It's gonna happen. I'm trying to raise $30K by the beginning of the year. You can go to GoFundMe, click on the link there in my www.CraigCCheatham.com. There's a GoFundMe link. I have not yet to start circulating that again. So I just want to give everybody options. There's so many different options you can do to help support me. Tomorrow my CD drops, spoken word CD. Some of you heard it before, a lot of you haven't. Maybe you heard it once or twice and you forgot. I got the CD coming out, streaming on all platforms. Go ahead and buy the album. I think it's like $6, $6.60 or whatever, iTunes, whatever they charge. I get a little bit off of it. It's just everything that I do, man. I'm repurposing to open up this dream, this dream that I have right now. Disco Kitchen and the Cloud Kitchen, a delivery kitchen. The explanation of what a Cloud Kitchen is, what Disco Kitchen is, who I am, the music part of it is all on CraigCCheatham.com. Check it out. And let's play. Let's play.